All right, we'll call to order the March 5th, 2025 Planning Agency meeting. Please make sure everybody uses their microphones. Don't get lost at the recordings. Can we rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Tonight we have one item on agenda, and we also have an off-agenda item this evening to discuss at the end. Do we have somebody for the applicant?
Yes, good evening. My name's Ed Hughes. I'm an attorney in Plymouth Meeting, office over here on Germantown Pike. I represent the applicant, Apollo 5 LLC. With me are Mike Pietrovich, who's the principal of the owner, Apollo 5 LLC, and also the main tenant, Legacy Advisors. Also is Judy Kane, who is a representative of the proposed tenant, Window Masters, and Frank Tornetta, the realtor in the transaction. You might already have this, but I made a copy anyway, so might as well hand them out. Just exhibits. So we're seeking a special exception from the zoning hearing board for the proposed tenant of property, Window Masters. The property is located at 5 Apollo Road in the Campus Industrial District, which allows, by special exception, manufacturing, fabricating, assembly, or processing of scientific and precision instruments and controls, which is what the Window Masters does. And Judy will be here if you have any specific questions about their operation. So the property is 3.32 acres in area. It's currently improved by a 31,000 square foot one-story building. Originally, the building, although it had been rehabbed a little bit, was occupied by Technic Tool as an industrial use. Then the David Cutler Group took over and had their offices in there. And then the Apollo 5 LLC acquired the property, and Legacy Advisors moved in. The tenant, Window Masters, is going to lease, if we get the special exception, 9,500 square feet of the 31,000 square foot building, 5,000 square feet for offices, and 4,500 square feet for manufacturing, assembly, and processing of window opening operating systems. Those systems allow adjustment of fresh air and CO2 levels in buildings remotely. Representative customers are glazing and window contractors for schools, offices, and other buildings seeking LEED certification. Window Masters is currently located in North Wales, near the North Wales Railroad Station. They have about a 3,000 or 4,000 square foot building. They're moving to get into larger quarters. They currently have 6 employees. Their hours of operation will be 8 to 5, Monday through Friday. Their current location, they've received no complaints from anyone or notice of violation with regard to their operations, which will be the same as will be conducted at the Apollo Road site. There will be no exterior storage of materials or equipment, and the manufacturing, assembling, and processing does not generate noxious or offensive materials. There's about 120 parking spaces on the property. It's currently fully improved and developed. There won't be any outside development required. So, as I say, no outside storage of materials. So the use appears to be specifically allowed by special exception. We're just seeking a recommendation from the planning agency that the zoning hearing board grant the requested relief. And I have the witnesses here if anybody has any specific questions or questions of me.
Lonnie, any concerns or issues, questions?
Are there any site improvements associated with
I don't believe so. Although there is in the current building a garage that Cutler used to park his fancy cars in. That may be, it won't be a garage anymore, but there won't be any.
Curbs or sidewalks or placing any parking area?
No,
Nothing like that?
no.
No further questions?
Unless there's a curb cut in front of the garage or something like that, but that's about it.
Thanks, Lonnie. Neil?
You're moving from a 4,000 square foot building to a 9,500 square foot building, and you have 6 staff now. What are you going to do with it?
So we're hoping to, increase our business over the years and wanted a more professional environment and someplace where we could have the windows open and close, because that's what we do. So we're going to do that as well.
Okay, so is that like 20 more people, 30 more people?
Um,
I'm thinking about parking and stuff over there.
Yeah, I wouldn't think there would be more than 20 people.
I don't have any questions. I think it's a great use of the building.
Tony?
No, it's fine. I followed the history of this from the Weiss family to David Cutler to here, and it's a good use, as he says.
No question.
Okay. So you're doing just electronic manufacturing? Is there windows being manufactured here?
No, we
Just-
do assembly of what's called actuators, which are the motors. We actually just assemble, put the brackets on those, and we add software to it, and then we test the software so that we're controlled by any kind of mobile device. So it's light assembly, it's not.
How are they transported in and out, size of trucks or?
We get a delivery from Herford, Germany, which is where our main production is. And they actually make the actuators and send them over to us. That is on a box truck usually. And then we send it out to our customers, usually via UPS, or a box truck. There might be a T-Force freight truck come in, maybe once a quarter.
So how many trucks on a daily basis?
UPS comes almost every day.
UPS.
Yeah.
And then a truck for
And then
transporting
box
from?
truck, maybe once a week.
What's the status of the building today? Is it vacant or
Partially vacant.
partially vacant, like how?
I'm at Legacy Advisors, and we occupy 19,000 square feet of the 31,000, and then this will be 99,000-ish.
All 29,000 after this, out of it.
We're keeping that, the last piece we're keeping for expansion for ourselves. So there will be 2 tenants in the building, us and Wyndham West.
Okay. That's all I have, Joel. Anything from the township? Do we have a motion from the board? Second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion approved.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's okay, well, take it if you don't want it.
Yeah, that's the easiest one you've had. Usually you get a fight. Usually a hard waiver.
We could do the minutes just to stay on the agenda. Staying with the agenda, did everyone have a chance to review the minutes? Anybody have any questions or concerns of the minutes? Changes? Do we have a motion to approve the minutes?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes, the February 5th, 2025 Planning Commission minutes, Planning Agency minutes. I second.
All in favor? Say aye. Aye. Approved. Off agenda, we have, I don't know if everyone saw an email from Joel today or not, but we have a request from, I guess it's the Parks Commission, looking for a grant for the rehab JFK Park. Joel, you want to give us a high level?
Yeah, so the basics of it, they're going to get rid of the baseball diamond and add a soccer field in its place. They're going to add parking, redo all of the playground equipment, as well as add some ADA accessible playground equipment, and add some shrubs, bushes, and other park amenities. So they're just looking for approval from the planning agency. Or I drafted a letter, I can pull that up too, in their venture to seek a grant from the county to build this project. Tim Woodrow's office has been involved to execute the planning part of it, so.
They want an approval to seek the grant.
Correct.
Anything else?
That's all I got.
I don't know. Lonnie, any questions, concerns?
No.
Neil?
No.
Brittany?
No, great idea, have some ADA playground.
Tony?
Oh, it's good.
Monica?
Just a question, so there are two baseball diamonds right now, are they replacing both of them or just one?
The only note I got, it said replaced ball diamond with soccer field. So
I guess as
I can find out
background,
for sure.
I think our understanding, and we need to confirm that, is I don't know that anybody's really using it for baseball right now.
That was my
It sounds like people from out of the town are coming and renting the space or leasing the space from the town for soccer.
So I was at the council meeting on Monday night, and I got the impression that both fields were going.
Both feel going.
Yeah, both baseball fields were going.
Yeah, it says, those are parking.
Yeah, I was wondering what sparked the need to convert it to soccer fields.
Yeah, they definitely get a lot of, I had a meeting with Phil Brady because they're doing expansion of the Harmonville Firehouse, and it just came up that they do end up leasing soccer games at JFK.
There's a lot of, like, I think the township's experiencing lots of elite and travel teams in the area, and so that's the need for that. Whereas that property, those baseball fields still haven't been used for years now. So baseball is in a different part of the township now. That area is, people just show up there and play. So we're trying to make it more formalized. And they're meeting with council members and Mr. Cargo are meeting with some of the heads of the organizations of these clubs to kind of formalize and organize their use of the fields.
Also, the Parks and Rec for a while, and the soccer folks have a lot of money. So compared to other sports, they have nice budgets, so I'm sure they're going to pick up some money from that, right?
Yeah, I know that they get a bunch of adult leagues too, coming from Norristown and surrounding areas, so,
It'd be nice to get it refreshed, too.
yeah.
I have no questions. I don't know if we need a first or second. Is everyone in favor of the recommendation for the parks to go forward with the grant? Say aye. No opposed?
Perfect.
Approved 5-0. Anybody else have anything off agenda? With that, meeting is adjourned.